flow. When we collide.
Hey y'all, it's Liza. I am coming back with a new video this week. It's going to be another one of my career videos because you know me, I've had a lot of jobs in the past, have a lot of experience under my belt. I want to talk to you guys about my experience working at Walgreens. Back in 2020, I had no idea what I was doing with work. My current job that I had at Rome, Vermont was closed down for a few months, so I was very worried that this was going to impact the store in a negative way. So I started looking for work. Even though I was getting paid more to stay home on unemployment, I did not want to be at home doing nothing at all times. So the pandemic really affected me because I like working and I like being outside of the house and feeling busy throughout the day and feeling like I have a purpose. I looked into working at Walgreens in Montpelier, and I took on a position of shift leader. And sorry, Shadow is currently right next to me. I'm trying to, be in this video. I think he thinks he's going to be famous. Hey, buddy. Anyways, so when I was at Walgreens, I took the position on of shift leader. And if you guys are unaware of what a shift leader is at Walgreens, essentially it's like a key holder, but for this pharmacy slash like convenience store, essentially is what Walgreens is. I was a pretty frequent customer at the Montpelier Walgreens, seeing as how I actually worked in Montpelier, at the retail store I was at. So the people at the Montpelier Walgreens knew who I was. They would always say hi to me. They were really nice, engaged people. And I think it was really just exciting to, go in and have people already know who I was when I went in for my interview. So the store manager had gotten in contact with me, and we talked about the position, whether I was just looking to be like a customer service representative or if I was looking for, something a little bit more in the shift leader position. And so that's what I ended up taking on, shift lead wise. I was making not a bad amount of money for that role. My interview process was pretty quick. It was the manager of that store and then the assistant manager, and they sat down with me and just talked about my goals and what I was already doing at my other job. So it was really an easy process. They did make me get drug tested, so that was the one thing that was a little not surprising really, but like to be just anybody working at that store, you have to get drug tested before they hire you on and have it come back negative. So it kind of was a shock. Not that I do any drugs or anything, but yeah, it was just like I'd never heard of that. So then I finally, after my interview and I did my drug testing and everything like that, I started. My first week there went pretty well, considering there was a lot of training videos, and I just am not a training video person. I learn a lot better hands-on. So if I'm in a new role, new position, and I'm learning, I really like to actively be doing the position, but then having somebody like talk me through the way that it goes. So, having assistance when I need it is good, but the training videos, it was too much. And a lot of big chain retail pharmacy places obviously have to provide those videos for people. But I just felt it was very boring. Not something that I would enjoy. So my first full week was essentially those training videos. So after that, I went into my second full week there, and I really, started to actually get on register and started to actually do, cashing people out, and then, do like counting out the drawers at the end of the night and stuff. So apparently I was hired on as like the closing shift leader. And of course, there's not very many people to kind of switch schedules with. So you're either opening or you're closing. And I was of course closing. So they taught me about like the cash drawer and, where to put stuff, how to document all the money. And it just was very stressful. Not that I'm not good in positions like that, but I felt like it just was not me. I did not feel like the role was accentuating my best, expertise in a job role that I would take on. So, it was what it was, and I got through it. I was only there for those couple weeks, and then my third week, I finally decided that this was not really what I wanted to do. I had gotten a text message from the owner of the store I was at that had shut down, saying that she was planning on reopening by this certain date. So I had planned to go back to my original retail job that I had, and just decided that Walgreens, even though I really liked the people I was with and everybody was really nice and supportive, that it wasn't really the environment I was looking for in a job. The benefits were really nice at Walgreens. I think after about 6 months of employment, you end up getting like health insurance and paid time off, and life insurance, disability, all of the things that like big corporate businesses can offer employees. I didn't get any of that where I was working in retail, because we were a small business, and with small businesses you a lot of the times only get a certain amount of benefits. You don't really get the big benefits that matter the most to people. So anyways, the drug testing was a part of the interview pre-hiring process. So if you're thinking about taking a job at Walgreens, just make sure you know that is a requirement for them. Whether you're a retail associate in the store itself or you are a part of the pharmacy, it's definitely something that needs to be thought about. And I didn't know about it until I had sat down for the interview with the store manager. It did feel like there were a lot of competition for certain roles when I was there. A lot of people were striving to get to the next role essentially, and if they didn't get it, there was a lot of anger or resentment in the company. A part of the shift lead job was to stock products and tag products, and I did a lot of that my first time there. And it was very similar to what I was doing at TJ Maxx not long before that, and it was just not good. It was terrible. It was not fun. There's a lot of products that weren't even in the system that we were receiving or still had out on the floor that needed to go. It was it's definitely a job. I don't think it's the job for me, obviously, but yeah, it's a good company if you're looking for good benefits and you like the cash register, you like staying on your feet 90% of your work day, and taking on kind of the manager role when you're on, if there's nobody else closing with you. Mind you, at the time, I was also full-time, so I literally had taken on this full-time position at Walgreens, and I was just not enjoying it. It was not my cup of tea. So I had about 36 hours a week, depending on the week, and then I would have a day off in between the week, which was nice. I'm all about having a day off in between the week. I think it really allows for people to be able to go to appointments or do certain things that need to be done And yeah, so that was one thing I do condone them for, is varying people's shifts so that way you have a day off during the week. So yeah, that was something that I thought was good. Well, thanks y'all for watching this video. Hopefully I can come up with some more exciting content for you guys in the near future, and can continue to keep posting regularly. I do love to make these types of videos, so I'm hoping I'll come up with more ideas for you guys. And yeah, so hope you enjoy. I'm really excited about spring, summer. Leave me comments below if you have questions about anything work related, or if you know, there's any recommendations on what you have for me going forward for making videos. I appreciate it. Bye guys.